Hi everyone, so I am back with another bag review. This is for the Michael Kors Travel Tote in the color Tangerine, and I've gotten so many requests to do a review on this bag because I featured it in a blog post a few months ago, and ever since then I've gotten so many questions about it. People wanted to know how I like it, how it compares to the Neverfull, and all that stuff. So I'm finally making a video, but before I do my little review on it, I will tell you the backstory of this bag. If you watch my videos regularly or have been watching me for a while now, a few months ago I did a video showing you guys this new purchase that I made, which was a Prada Luxe tote. So in that video I kind of did like an unboxing of the bag that I purchased, and I also talked about how Prada was coming out with a tangerine color, very similar to this, if not exactly the same color as this bag, for their spring 2012 collections. So I did that video back in, I think, November, December, and the spring collections don't actually come out till like January or February. So I was asking you guys whether I should just return the black version that I got and wait until the tangerine came out. And a lot of you guys encouraged me to just return the black one and wait for the tangerine to come out because I absolutely loved the color of it. So that's what I ended up doing. I returned the black one and put my name on the wait list for the tangerine color, which is actually called the papaya color for Prada. So in the beginning of January, I finally got the call from Holt Renfrew saying that they received the bags and I could finally come in and pick one up. So when I did and I saw it in person, I did not love it as much as I thought I would. In the promo pictures, I died when I saw this bag because I just thought it was so beautiful. You guys know how much I loved it because if you watch that video, which I will link in the bottom bar below if you're interested, but I totally gushed about that bag. So I absolutely loved it in my head, but then when I saw it, I just did not love it as much as I thought I would, and considering that the bag was, I think, like $17.50, I wasn't too keen on spending that kind of money on something that I didn't absolutely love. So when I saw the Luxe tote in the papaya color, I decided not to get it, and I ended up purchasing the black version instead because I know black, even though it's kind of a boring color, I know that I will love it always, and it's one of those classic colors that I'll always be able to wear whenever, wherever, so I ended up going back to my original choice. However, when I was leaving the Prada counter and like walking back into, because I was at the Yorkdale store. If you've been to the Holt Renfrew at Yorkdale, you'll know that the Prada counter is kind of at the very back of the purse section, so it's like right across from Gucci's, and then it's like one big walkway towards the cosmetics section. So that's where I was headed. I was heading to cosmetics, and I saw this bag on a stand with all the other shades that Michael Kors offers, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I really loved the shape of it because it reminded me so much of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, which is probably one of my most used bags just because I love the style of it. I love the open top. I just love everything about that style. So that is what drew me to this bag. Plus, it was the beautiful tangerine color that I loved about the Prada tote. But for some reason, I much preferred the tangerine color on this style of bag as opposed to the structured look of the Luxe tote from Prada. So that is how I came to purchasing this bag. It was definitely on a whim. I didn't see promo pictures for it anywhere. I just was walking towards cosmetics and I just kind of caught it in the corner of my eye and I was like, that is amazing and I have to have it. So that's how I came about this bag. So now I'm going to do my little review of this bag. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this style of bag before because it is probably one of Michael Kors' more popular bag styles. They also have the other one, which is kind of actually reminds me of the Prada Luxe tote, which is, it's kind of a little bit more structured and has like the chain. Anyway, so this is what the bag looks like inside. So it has two pockets. This one is just kind of a open flap, and then this one is also kind of a flat pocket, but it has a zipper here, so you can put more valuable things in here because it's protected by a zipper. And then it also has a clasp at the top, so you can hook the two together, and that way the bag doesn't open up as wide because, as you can see, like the Neverfull, it doesn't have a zipper. So it's nice to have this because it does prevent your bag from just kind of like flopping open. This is what the bag looks like compared to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. So it is pretty much the same width as the Neverfull MM, but it is wider in the sense that the bottom is wider here. So I'll try to do this. I have stuff in the Neverfull, so it might not work out so well. But that is what it looks like compared to one another. Hopefully you can kind of see there's a little bit of a size difference. The Michael Kors is definitely a little bit wider. Also, the Michael Kors tote is made of Saffiano leather, which is actually the exact same leather as the Prada Luxe tote is made of, except this is a fraction of the price. This is pretty much the tax on the Prada Luxe tote, because this is, I think, $278 plus tax, and like I said, the Prada one is, I think, $1,750 plus tax. So this one is definitely a more affordable purchase, and honestly it's pretty much the exact same leather. I compared both of them together and they're so similar, it's not even funny. The straps here aren't sewn on like they are on the Neverfull. As you can see, they have like this buckle here, and you can actually undo the strap to make it longer or shorter, except it doesn't actually have any extra holes here, so if you were to do that, you would have to poke more holes in this yourself, but that is an option if you find that the straps are too long or too short. And then also it has like this little dangly Michael Kors thing. I personally don't like this, but I've just never bothered to take it off. So overall, I absolutely love this bag. I think it is a great purchase for the price. The quality is actually really amazing. I was really impressed with how everything's made, how everything is sewn together, and all the little details in the bag. I was just really impressed by the craftsmanship. I would absolutely recommend this bag to anyone. Even the color, I really love the color. If this is maybe your first kind of venture into higher end bags, I maybe wouldn't necessarily recommend getting this particular color, because if you're like me and you're kind of in and out with trends, you may not have the longevity in this bag as you would, say, with a khaki color or a black color, or colors that are kind of more neutral. I personally would not use this for probably too long, and if anything, I'll only be using it in the spring and summer, because to me it's just not a very winter fall bag. But nonetheless, it's a great addition to my collection. I absolutely love it. It holds so much stuff in it, and I actually like kind of like the more structured look of it. When you set it down, it stays like this because it is kind of like a more structured leather. It doesn't kind of like flop in on itself. It stays very, very true to the way it looks like now. And yeah, I just really love it. Anyway, so I hope you guys found this video helpful if you are looking to purchase one of these totes for yourself. And let me know if you do own one of these, or if you own another Michael Kors bag, and let me know what you think of it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!